Do you know what inflation has been in Canada between 2018 and 2023?
Can you say that again?
Do you know what inflation has been in Canada between 2018 and 2023?
Not off the top of my head, but we go by the Ministry of Finance's projections and recordings of CPI in Ontario.
Okay, well, CPI has increased 17.3% since 2018. Do you know how much per student funding in Ontario has increased since 2018?
I'm aware that as school boards identify priorities to the ministry, we have since then, and certainly over the past 4 or 5 years, provided specific funding to meet the needs of children. So for example, we saw significant learning loss following the pandemic. So what was the government's response? We increased funding in literacy by $100 million.
I'll just cut you off because the answer is not in there. The answer is 6.8%. Do you acknowledge that 6.8% is less than 17.3%?
I think when you look at the needs of children in literacy, math, mental health, in areas that matter to the parents we represent, you will see a significant increase of expenditure. Now, you'll know, member, 80 cents to the dollar in this ministry goes to compensation.
So
right?
You're not going to acknowledge that 6.8% is less than 17.3%? Actually, you've stepped up funding significantly less than the rate of inflation every single year. Do you think it's fair to impose financial literacy courses on students when it appears that you are unaware of the impact of inflation on the value of money over time?
I think when you see the student enrollment figures, I mean, you would have them, I'm sure, handy. Enrollment in the province has been fairly flat, and yet funding is up, as you've acknowledged, and I appreciate that.
Funding is up less than the rate of inflation, which means that it's worth less over time, so you're actually providing a stable number of students less funding over time.